What's up, guys? Jermaine here, Memories N Musement. I am in Westminster, California at the Westminster Memorial Park Cemetery. Honestly, I've lived 10 minutes away from it my whole life, and first time I'm coming to check out a very specific grave that has something to do with entertainment and, you know, like a big impact on my life growing up. So, or this person had a big impact on my life. So, you guys, and guess what? It's my birthday. I was going to go to Disneyland, but I have a surgery coming up, and they said to stay away from people, so why not come somewhere where there's no one around me and do something fun at the same time? So you guys, follow me on my adventure, Westminster Memorial Park. Let's go check out who I'm talking about, you guys. You guys are going to be surprised. So what's up, guys? It's January 19th. It's my birthday, and I have a surgery coming up. So I was told that I can't be around a lot of people. I was supposed to go to Disneyland, and I'm sad that I can't. So I figured, let's get some walks in, let's get some steps in, let's figure something out. So I said, why not come to the cemetery? Because one, I get to talk to you guys still. I get to get out of the house. I get to get some fresh air. I get to get some steps in. And two, this is like entertainment as well for me, because there is a artist that is buried here that is dear to my heart growing up in the 90s, you know, being, graduating high school in 96. I was like right in the middle of the 90s. So I'll take you to his grave. I can't find it yet. So I kind of have an idea where it's at. But at the same time, I want to talk to you guys. Let's talk about these things. Let's talk about some stuff. So 2 videos back, I mentioned my return to Disneyland and about my depression and my anxiety and all that stuff. And there was a lot of people that reached out, and I appreciate it because, one, it opened up the doors for other people. And that's part of the situation, that we're not prone to being so open, especially, I don't know, I guess with strangers. But at the same time, if there is a stranger that you see or hear is going through the same thing you're going through, you become kindred spirits. You guys have something in common. So it makes you want to reach out. So, you know, first off, thank you guys for reaching out. I appreciate that. Secondly, there is a big surgery coming up. I'm getting my knee replaced on Friday. I am scared out of my damn head. I'm not going to stop. I'm scared shitless. I am so afraid of this thing, but at the same time, it's going to be better because my knee has been really bad for about 2 years since the weight gain and, you know, not living the activities that I used to live. So that's kind of shitty at the same time, but at the same time, it is going to get better, and I am really looking forward to that. You know, so that was a big issue of my weight gain, was the fact that I couldn't do what I was used to doing. I was a personal trainer. I used to compete bodybuilding shows. I used to do a lot of things like that, and then I got hurt. My activity stopped, and I gained weight. You know, I got down on myself for it. You know, I was comparing myself now to the way I was a few years ago when I was in that shape, and totally different person, totally different mindset, totally different everything, you know. So my moral is, you guys, love who you are right now, because it's all we got. If you're not going to love yourself, who's going to love yourself? Or who's going to love you? Besides the people around you. But you know what I mean? Like, all that stuff feels great, but if you don't love yourself, it's hard to accept it. And I love myself, but not all the time, I guess. But it's okay, because it's okay to not be okay. Remember that. There's a few things here that, one, it's just one of those, just get it out. Talk about it. You know, if you're anxious, talk about it. You're scared, talk about it. You know, you guys got my Instagram, you guys have my IG, you guys have my, my YouTube. Respond. I'm an open book. I want to be an open book because I am so tired of being closed up. That sucks. But now that I'm a little older, am I going to say wiser? No. But I'm going to say a little older. And I've learned to, one, be in touch with me. I am very in touch with my emotions. I know I can cry on the drop of a hat, but I don't. Sometimes, depends. Hallmark gets me good all the time. But yeah, so enough of this, you know, enough of this this how do I say? Not depressing stuff, but you know, this is like a vlog kind of thing. Obviously it's not a theme park, so there's going to be a lot of me talking and me winging it, which, as you can see, it's already been 4 minutes of me just talking straight. So I don't know what kind of format these are. They might be like little diaries, or you guys get to hear my thoughts and my fears. And I am very afraid of my surgery coming up, but I'm very happy that it's going to happen because I get to move on. My career is done. I'll get into that some other time, but after my surgery, my career is officially done, so I got to figure those things out as well. So there's a lot going on, but that doesn't mean I can't come to a place like a cemetery to clear my mind. Now, some of you guys might think a cemetery is a weird location, but let me tell you some history on cemeteries. In big cities, especially New York, cemeteries were actually considered parks. So a lot of people would go to the cemeteries on Sunday to visit their loved ones, have a picnic, have a barbecue. Even now, some of the cemeteries have shows during certain holidays. I know this one in particular has a Dia de los Muertos celebration, which is amazing. I'm going to record that for you guys one day. But yeah, so why not come and walk? One, look, there's no one around me. So one, I'm not going to catch that COVID before my surgery if I'm hanging out here. Okay. Two, everyone I talk to here agrees with me. So, I'm like the smartest person here because everyone's agreeing with me. Just kidding. I did want to show you guys something though, however. One of the main things about Memories N Musement was I wanted to get out and basically record me. Not just at theme parks, just me in my life. One, because I had an outlet, which was personal training, and then that I couldn't do that after my injury, so I had no outlet. I had no way to, I guess, just be in front of people and let my energy out and express myself and inspire and try to help. I mean, that's my big thing, is I like to help. So, I really miss it, but at the same time, I am looking forward to the new chapter in my life. I have to. Here's the thing, I wasn't ready. And I'm still not ready, but there's nothing you can do about a situation like that, and you have to do it. So I have to do it. So I decided, why not Memories N Musement? Why not do something that's going to entertain me? And maybe I can record and show you guys some new things and different things and things that you never thought of. And, I do have a book called Famous Graves of Orange County. And that book showed me where this person is. And I figured, why not, especially now that I can't be around people and I'm getting anxious. My surgery's in 2 days. I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting scared. Like, it's a biggie. So why not come and walk around and, one, talk, and two, show you guys something cool that I'm pretty excited about. So let's see if we can find it. So in the book, it gave me the name of the street, and then it gave me kind of the rough location. So it's saying it's by a third tree, and I think this is said tree right here. Let's see, as a truck passes by, guys got some motorcycle stuff back there, but here it is. Wow, this is crazy. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys while I walk up. Wow, you guys, there we go, a little better view. Wow, check that out, you guys. This is Bradley Nowell's tombstone. If you guys don't know, Bradley Nowell was the lead singer of a very popular band called Sublime in the 90s. They formed in about 1989, I believe, and kind of pioneers of Southern California punk, rock, ska, more of like that dub reggae kind of, like they were like kind of like the forebearers of it, to at least open the doors, because there's a lot of people doing it prior to them, but they kind of made it more mainstream. So wow, this is Bradley's resting spot. Wow, I mean, it's seen better days, obviously, and obviously one of the things about Sublime was the marijuana culture, and yeah, there's some marijuana references here, but that's fine. A lot of seashells. They were big into surfing. Bradley was a big surfer, so that's pretty cool. And obviously you got your little blunts here and there, but I mean, that is crazy. I remember the day that they buried him, because there was a procession and it pretty much went all around the cemetery. And being from Westminster, I thought I was cool, and I went and kind of joined the procession. I never came into the cemetery though. I remember it specifically. The procession was like all around the cemetery on the outside, and then to get in, you couldn't get in unless you had like a little pass or ticket. And there was so many fans of Sublime that were around the area. It was crazy. Like, the streets were blocked off. I mean, there was helicopters, and we couldn't get in. And honestly, I never really came back to pay my respects. And it's kind of weird, but it was like it was almost like FOMO. And I don't mean to be rude talking about it in front of Brad, because I was a kid. I was 18 years old at the time, 17 years old, and devastated that one of the guys in one of the bands I love is gone so early in life, and just, it sucked. But I came, drove around, thought I was involved in something, and then I never came to say my proper condolences 20 something years later, 30 years later. I mean, crazy, like crazy. Like, this is sparking up memories, and that's part of what Memories N Musement is about. But guys, let's get back to Brad. Man, there is so many songs, so many just memories. There is a very cool memory I have about actually going to go see Sublime, and we went. It was at this bar that was all ages for the night. I was about 16 or 17. It was in San Pedro, and the crazy thing is, like, I was standing maybe 15 feet from him before Sublime was supposed to go on. There was other bands, and 15 minutes before Sublime was going to go on, the fire marshal came and closed it down, and then went outside. I was with my uncle and with a friend of ours, and we went outside, and it was like a riot going on. People were going nuts because it was canceled and they couldn't get in, and there was helicopters. So we got to our car and we got out of there ASAP. So I can't say I saw Brad, but I never saw him perform, unfortunately. And just one of those memories of me being a kid and getting involved in stuff and just being me, missed the adventures. And I'm an old man now. Adventures aren't going to be like that, but at least I'm going to go and have, nostalgic, which was Memories N Musement. Like, memories, this sparks as a memory, and it's amusement based because, he was in music and, everything. Like this is crazy, you guys. This is Bradley Nowell. He inspired a lot of people. 1, into punk. 2, into ska. 3, into dub. Like the thing about Sublime is there was so many different styles of music that they played that they kind of just meshed, and everyone just loved it. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of sad. It's very sad because he was young. And if you know the story, he had an addiction problem, and it got the best of him at a very, very young age. And this guy was, 28? You don't want to see someone die so young. It's sad. It was a very sad time. It was a very sad timing as well, because they were going to blow up. They were going to be the next big thing. Honestly, they were going to be the next big thing, and he passed away before their album came out. And their album went to be huge. After he passed away, there was a little more notoriety, but after, their album was huge. Their self-titled album was huge, and it's just crazy being here. It's sad being here. Gonna say some words to him, not on camera. I'm gonna say some words to him, and I'll be right back. All right, so it literally took me 26 years to come and say my thank yous and my condolences, but it's crazy. Bradley Nowell, you guys, if you guys know 90s, and the 90s was, Sublime was a big part of the 90s. Sublime, no doubt. The Orange County scene. Now, they weren't really, they're Long Beach, but they kind of meshed with the Orange County scene because we were right next to each other. Like I'm not going to count them as the Orange County scene, but there was a lot of Orange County ska bands that played with Sublime that, it was just freaking fun times in the 90s, you guys. And, when I was a kid in the 90s, I know it sounds like that, but it's just these memories that, one, I haven't shared with a lot of people, or I've, forgot sharing them, or I forgot them in general, and taught them to my kid or my kid's friends, or just to general friends that I've never met that are my age that kind of have a lot of things to relate. It's just crazy. So, you guys, it is not hard to find, actually. It's up right by the curb, and I will send the link to Find a Grave where I found it, so it was just something for me to get out and get some fresh air, walk around a bit, talk to you guys, do something different, and honestly do something that's kind of near and dear to the heart, like this is something that I want to do more of. I know I mentioned the book Famous Graves in Orange County, which, Brad was on one of them, and then actually Tony the Tiger, if you know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the name, but I'm going to say Tony the Tiger. Do your research. He's around. There's actually quite a few famous people buried in Orange County, and I kind of want to do some. More, some I won't because they're kind of obscure. Some I do because, like, for instance, Brad, he was a big part of my life, and actually I still listen to Sublime to this day, to be honest. So it's just crazy. So thank you guys for joining me on this walk, letting me vent a bit about my anxiety, my depression, my future plans. Oh, by the way, future plans of my Memories N Musement. A lot of this stuff. I'll be on the mend for a while. I don't think theme park's going to be the best thing for me, but I want to get out and I want to explore. And I'm going to be bored. And I'm going to be anxious. And I'm going to want to get out and be me. So I'm going to start doing my research. So if you guys have any places that you guys think of, want me to check out, let me know. I'm down, because I'm going to have nothing but time for a while, you guys. So I really hope this isn't like a weird segment for you guys, or a weird video, because I really enjoy doing this. It's something that I just, it's just memories, you know, and I got to bring you guys along. And thank you guys for listening. I used your ears as my escape. And you guys, it's okay to not be okay. Remember that. If you need to talk to somebody, reach out to me, reach out to somebody, okay? Even if they're not expecting it, just, hey, I need to talk. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? So I guess I want to say thank you to Bradley Nowell for inspiring me to get out of the house. And, you know, he inspires me to do music. I do a lot of ska music still. And I mean, it's just weird. It's just different because he's Bradley Nowell, you know? So you guys, this is crazy. You know, guys, this is crazy. This is just different. So, yeah, that's it, you guys. Say my goodbyes to Brad. Brad, it was a pleasure. Thank you again for everything. You know, touched a lot of lives, Brad. You did. You know, you did. So I forgot to show you. This is on the curb. This is how you're gonna know where you're at for Brad's. As you're walking up, you know, you're seeing. So it said from the corner by the mausoleum, there's 1, 2, 3 trees, and it's by the 3rd tree. He's right there. Okay. However, once you get to the 3rd tree, check it out. Skunk Records. That was his old label, you know. For Lou Dog. If you guys knew, he loved his Lou Dog. That was his boy. That was his boy. And the dog actually survived quite a few years after Brad passed away. Sublime is key. Like, so obviously people know this is where he is, you know. It's just sad, you know. A lot of these people were inspired to do music because of Brad, and unfortunately the choices that were made and the substances that took precedence over his life, this is the outcome, you know. And it sucks, you know. Such a talent. But yeah, you guys, so this is kind of where you'll kind of know where you're at, because you'll see the graffiti over on the curb. Got to keep it punk rock, right? How punk rock is that? So that's it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked this segment. It's more of a talking, today it was more of a me letting out some expression, some fear, some anxiety, just getting out, not being a bum in the house, and, you know, getting some fresh air. So just getting ready for my surgery in a few days. And that's the other thing. After the surgery, you're going to see a lot of like recovery videos and me just posting daily stuff just to vent to you guys. So be prepared for that, you know. And if you guys want to see other locations, let me know, you guys. So once again, this is Jermaine, Memories N Musement, Westminster, California, Westminster Memorial Cemetery. And you know, Bradley Nowell. That was interesting. I saw Bradley Nowell's grave. So whoa, almost ate it. But no, I saw Bradley Nowell's grave, you guys. That's interesting, and, you know, hope it's not too freaky. And on to the next adventure. Next time you see me, I'll be hobbling around in a cast or a brace or something. So wish me luck, you guys. Jermaine, Memories N Musement. I am out of here, you guys. Take it easy. On to the next adventure.